let's get on into it. I had to do my little profile real quick, honey. So when when you do the selection for your YouTube, my YouTubers know what I'm doing. But anyways, honey, I knew this day would come sometime soon. I ain't know it'd be this darn on soon within my first month of dashing. Now I didn't think it would come from the girls, honey, because I was like, well, damn, the girls are being cheap. Honey, let me get my film gaze together. Like, honey, I was just up on here defending y'all ass from the darn going so-called masculine butch queen up on here the other week. Only for y'all to disappoint me and fed nah. Now, I understand that some of y'all ain't rolling like that. But, we need to have a conversation with this DoorDash. Now, DoorDash has been going slow within the past 2 weeks to the point where it's pitiful. Like, now, granted that I didn't get out the house none last week to do DoorDash till like Friday. But even then, usually I'll be able to at least clock $50, $60 working like 4 or 5 hours. Honey, I think I made $7.74 last week. $7.74 for an hour. Doing 2 dashes. Yeah. That was my Sunday. Yeah, matter of fact, it was all on Sunday. Of all days where it usually be busy. And I got a delivery for Baskin Robbins, and this what pissed me off. I'm going to get on my biracial sister, then I'm going to go to my gays. This girl gave me a 50-cent tip, and I'm thinking like, bitch, you might as well not have tipped me at all. Like, I understand I'm just down the street from you. The Baskin Robbins is down the road, but girl, tipping etiquette, you couldn't just tip me a whole dollar, honey. You just tossed me 2 darn on quarters. And then I had to go through all this hell of getting you on the phone because they didn't have Oreo. And I had to darn go on contact customer service because I tried calling her, messaging her. Didn't get no response back. I had to call customer service. Took me 10 minutes to get the deal. And then another 5 minutes for them to darn. That's what really took up the majority of this time, honey. Was her alone. She took about 40 minutes out of the darn on 57 minutes. And she just down the road. She called the darn on place of business to say, oh, it's okay, go ahead and substitute the Oreo ice cream for vanilla with Oreo crushed up on top of it. Instead of just contacting me back through the darn on DoorDash app. So that irritated the fuck out of me. Then I get to her place, which is an apartment. She's on the 2nd story. I'm like, oh, hell. But just when I thought I was about to darn on walk out and darn on have to go up, she's darn on pulling up behind me with her darn on cute darn on kids and her fellow biracial boyfriend or whatnot, talking about the orders for her. So it's like, honey, y'all coming. And then I realized that the car behind me was them. So the irony of this, that, honey, y'all coming from the same direction. And I still didn't get no tip. That what irritated me. Now, I understood if you was in the house or whatever, the children had you confined, you wasn't going to make it to darn on Baskin Robbins in time, because actually when I came through the door, she locked the door behind me. I made it in there just in time, and I'm glad I did, because if this shit would have happened in the drive-thru, I would have been fucking over it. I would have unassigned that order. Honey, it's only because I made it in the door and she locked that door behind me and they was busy with the people in the drive-thru. I couldn't really get out the bug if I wanted to. So I'm trying to get on the phone with customer service to complete this dash. And then I was trying to make the late night dash where you get 4 dashes in, you get an extra $10. That shit didn't work out neither Sunday nor yesterday. Did not work out that way. No. So, finally get to her. She takes the order and goes up by her business up the darn on stairs. I ain't got it. And then her darn on boyfriend blocking me in from fully pulling out. I had the darn on really slack because they was in this tight, confined, multi-story apartments where all the cars are close up on each other. So it's like this motherfucker ain't darn on had the decency to really move so I can fully darn on get out the parking space or whatnot. So it's like you holding me up in this darn on apartment late at darn on night for a $4 ice cream order. It is like it's 9 something at night. The children don't even need to be darn on consuming no darn on sweets like that at no damn nighttime any damn way, let alone dairy products. You just setting them up. You know what second thought do you, girl? When your children have to come to me in 10 years to correct their skin, that's okay. You're going to be coming out the corn that way. You might not want to pay me that DoorDash pay, but you're going to pay me that esthetician pay for fucking up your darn on children's skin, you know, inducing them with all that sugar and shit. That's directly at night, honey. I'm going to get that pay from you someday. Might be 10 years from now. It might be 10, 12 years from now when your children become teenagers, but I get that money from you one way or the other, baby. Now on to my motherfucking gays, honey. To my gays. Now this what really pissed me off. During this same night, couldn't make this shit up. I like, damn. You know, every now and again you'll get one fucked up darn on scenario during the dash. But 2 back to back on a darn on dry night. This what really threw me for a loop. Got a McDonald's order for $3. I accepted it because once again it's late at night. I'm trying to get the the bonus, so. And no other orders wasn't coming in. And then all the other stores are closed down. So I know y'all talking about, well, what about Olive Garden? What about Red Lobster? Try to surround yourself by more quality places. Well, guess what? This was 9 o'clock at night. Those stores were shut down. So the only places was open was like the Baskin Robbins closing at 10 o'clock, the McDonald's, the Subways, and all of that. All the little low-end fast food places. And once again, he was down the road on Ramsey Street, except this time this one's in a raggedy darn on trailer. I done passed by the darn on shit because the GPS can't accurately detect where the trailer he was in. So I thought I turned into the wrong trailer apartments. Honey, GPS sent me all the way back through a whole nother neighborhood, come back around just to darn on curve right back into the darn on same trailer just to hit the left. And then, ain't no light on. Ain't no light on. I'm trying my best to search in the heat of the night. In the heat of the night. I'm searching in the heat of the night for your damn darn on trailer number. You didn't think to have your darn going lights on so I can see? So here I am having to contact somebody again. I'm like, damn, at first I had to deal with this darn on sister giving me a 50 cent on a darn on $4 order, and then having me go through 15 minutes of trying to contact her ass to deliver this darn on ice cream to her. And then her boyfriend blocks me in for about a couple minutes. And then now I'm dealing with trying to search which trailer is yours in this rundown trailer. Trailer darn on park. And then your ass come out, one of the community girls, honey. Not the trans girls, not the walking girl, but one of the gays, honey. You one of my darn on femme gays come out, honey, talking about did I get the straws. I'm like, and I had to explain because he requested for some black straws, talking about for the blunt or whatever. I was like, well, honey, that's TMI. I'm like, what are you doing with the straws for the blunt? I ain't want to ask that, but I'm like, okay. I don't know what you gonna do with the straws for blunts or whatnot. But he asked specifically for some black straws. And for my weed smokers, tell me what do you do with straws for blunts? Like, are we? I know you can't light this shit because it's plastic. Like, what are we doing? Specifically requested for black straws, didn't have it, and I didn't give me no tip either. And here I am, it's an inconvenience for me to come to this darn trailer park the way your trailers and shit set up. Y'all trailers all close together, rink-a-dink darn terrain. You better be glad I got a sports car. See, any other person wouldn't have done that dash, and I probably wouldn't have done it either if I knew what I was going to. But see, with this darn on Google Maps, I can't see what I'm going to until I get there. And you know, soon as I find the time, I want to find that comment where somebody recommended an app, a GPS app where it shows you everything that you're going to, the buildings and shit. So when I get blindsided by these trailer parks or these addresses that are on campus, but it doesn't say that it's a campus until I get there. Like one order I got to Methodist University, and it didn't say Methodist University. I bypassed it because I'm thinking I'm searching for a house, because on DoorDash it just says everything's a house icon. Honey, they go calling me talking about, oh, I'm in the university. And then, of course, the way that it's trying to navigate me into the university, it's trying to navigate me as if I'm walking as opposed to driving. So when it's telling me to turn right, it's impossible to turn right because it's a walkway. It is not an area for me to drive my car. So it kept throwing my GPS off. And, ooh. I won't be doing no more universities unless it's Fayetteville State. That's the only one that I know. And maybe Fayetteville Technical Community College. But outside them two, oh hell no. But back to the gays, honey. Honey, this darn gone gay queen in the heat of the motherfucking night comes out, get his McDonald's order. Honey, I did not see not $1. Sashayed right back in the motherfucking house. Now, I understand that, bitch, you on a motherfucking budget. Hell, I'm in this rinky-dink darn on $450 a month apartment that's running down. I'm complaining about this slumlord every other motherfucking video. And I'm trying to darn on jump into another darn on house just to get away from this demon. Because it's like, I'm not going to be living in darn on squatter and have to deal with demonicness at the same time. So I'm trying to jump into something else, and I had to deal with darn on coming to see somebody else shit, and I can't even so much as get $1 tip, and I'm darn on delivering it to you in the heat of the night in a darn on trailer park. And once again, it ain't in about poverty shaming, because bitch, I'm in a low income neighborhood, but bitch, it's like if I ever had to darn on do a DoorDash to my damn self, honey, DivaWuan gonna tip you something. Like now here's the problem with me. I don't eat a lot of fast processed food, so it's like, and then I got a car, so that's why I wouldn't hardly ever, you know, do a dash for myself or Uber for myself, you know, request for Uber Eats, because I could just hop in the car and get my own shit. But if there was ever a scenario, like if I start this work from home position that I applied for, and I need a lunch in between, okay, I tip. Especially if I'm purchasing some high dollar order like $20-some worth of cookout, or if I'm, you know, Panda Express, something like that. Or if I'm purchasing a $6-7 order, I'm still going to tip you at least $1 or $2. I'll be damned if I'm going to have somebody come out to my place. And you know my shit ain't even fucked up. It's like, number one, more likely I'm going to order in the daytime. If I'm ordering at night, I'm going to have my light on. You ain't pulling in. You don't got to pull into my driveway. You keep the way my house set up. You know your car can pull right in front of the mailbox. You don't got to pull on no rinky-dink darn on dirt road terrain. You can drop my order off at the door and call it a damn day. I live in a duplex apartment, run down as fuck, but it ain't that bad. You can put the shit on the darn on chair and call it a damn day, or knock on the door and hand it to me. And you know, prefer to hand it to me because you know, with my TLC orders, surprisingly, honey, I've been on the road with the TLC. I've been selling more in person with TLC than online. I just did a TLC purchase earlier this morning. Somebody had me darn gonna meet them all the way a few miles from downtown. I had to get dressed up in my TLC gear for that purchase, honey. And then turned around and got 2 darn on skincare purchases today, honey. So just when DivaWuan was about to quit on herself, honey, I was going through it to the point where I said, fuck it, I'm about to darn on start a work from home job again. This demon stressing me the fuck out. I need to get the fuck away from her. She wants to darn gonna complain every other day about her darn gonna situation. I didn't tell you to smoke the crack and darn gonna rack up $1,600 worth of missed payments on the motherfucker darn gonna me. I told you about darn going not paying the motherfucker light bill, that someday that shit was gonna catch back up to you once this situation died down with the COVID. Honey, I did my part. Now you want the bitch complain, want to try to throw beer bottles and shit at people. See, now, you would have thought I was wrong if I spin kicked your ass in this wall, but this house so fucked up as it is, and the walls are already thin enough. I ain't want to thin out the walls anymore by darn gonna kicking that wildebeest into the damn walls. And then I got to deal with these cheap queens darn gonna not want to provide DivaWuan a coin to darn gonna help me get out of here from this beast. Oh, hell no. And like I said, if this was a one-off situation, I would have paid it. But then, come today, this what really irritated me, because I once again, Ramsey Street again. I'm gonna stop fucking with Ramsey Street, because I'm noticing a common trend with this. At first, I love Ramsey Street because it was just not too far over from me, and the girls was tipping, and the guys. I went to one area where, you know, I got a good darn on $5 tip on a $10 order. Matter of fact, I got a $10 tip on a $10, like the product purchase he made was like $10, and he tipped me 100% tip. Like, that's unheard of. Like, I ain't never heard nobody doing 100% tip. Like, because his order wasn't nothing but like $10 to $12, and you know the base pay, you know, was included in there. Actually, I want to say I got tipped more than that, because it's like he tipped me $5. The base pay on his order was like just $2, so that was $7. So I actually got paid more in tips than what the order cost. So I was like, okay. And then one sister had me go to what? I went to a pizza place on Ramsey Street, and that order was like for $20-some, and she already tipped me $5 in the DoorDash app, but she told me to hold on at the door, right? And came out and tipped me $5 extra in cash. Honey, ever since them two, I ain't really got too much tips like that from Ramsey Street. I'm dealing with these darn on cheapskates left and right, and I'm about to darn on cut Ramsey Street out, battle my fear, and just hit the motherfucking highways, honey. Y'all know DivaWuan don't like a bridge, but I'm about to darn on cross the damn bridge to cross to the paper, baby, because this shit right here ain't about to hunt. I ain't about to keep dealing with this. Because then I go to, I got another order today, right, that I had to deliver to a Ramsey Street apartment. Now, this one was more upscale. Small as fuck, honey. Now, I'm 6'1", and the door was, it looked like it was just right. It was just slowly below my height, like you would have to bend down to get in the door. Like, it was one of those slanted apartments where it's like the door you had to bend down, but the ceiling was a little bit higher. Like, I would say the ceiling was about 6.5 feet tall. Like, I wouldn't even give the ceiling 6. I wouldn't even give the ceiling 7 feet. So if you're taller than 6'6", that apartment wouldn't have been for you, honey. Because it looked like that darn on shit was just about 5 inches taller than me, honey. And I'm 6'1.5". 6'3" if I have the hair out. But yeah, if I grew my hair out even more, honey, the darn on hair be brushing up against the damn ceiling. But you know, this guy comes out, honey. One of the girls getting, now he was fresh. The other one from the trailer park was old rundown, you know, twink boy, honey. And I you know, talking about the darn on DoorDash was in his boyfriend name, because I was looking like, are you such and such? Because it, you know, the name on the thing. And this another thing. Everybody darn on using somebody else's DoorDash. Like the biracial chick, she coming up to me. It's a guy's name on DoorDash. She points to the guy in the car. Then I look at him. He don't look like the name that's on this DoorDash. He talking about, oh, that's my boyfriend's name. And now here darn on Miss darn on Queen come to the door. Honey, looking darn on just gorgeous down, honey. You know, I need to start wearing my darn on esthetician attires and shit and start advertising for my services on the skincare front to help keep the girls up to date and shit. Because, honey, girl came to the door, honey. Couldn't tell her nothing. Couldn't tell her something. Honey, baby had an old mean, a mean darn on press. I mean, not a press net, but a mean polished nail, honey. She had a good darn on, a darkish, off black color with some pink on and everything. Like, I was like, okay. You know, and it was darn on fresh too. And then toes got a French tip match, honey. She had some open toe shoes, open toe flip flops. Because you know the esthetician to me, honey, I easily look at people up and down in a whole different way. So I got a quick look at Miss Thing up and down. Honey, darn on toes were immaculate. Honey, you could tell that she goes to the Chinese people because I don't know no black darn on nail techs in Fayetteville. Honey, she goes to the Chinese people faithfully. Honey, those toes was looking fresh and polished, honey. Not a crack, not a corn in sight. The toes were smooth. I didn't see no discoloration at all on the legs. Everything was looking right, honey. Darn on skin looked wax smooth. Honey, face was nice and clear. Honey, hair was darn on nice and precision cut. The curls were freshly intact. Honey, nice, rich, darn on milk chocolatey skin because he was a tad bit darker than me. So, y'all know I'm in that funky color range. Like, I'm a tad bit darker than Taraji. And I'm just like a smidge more on the browner side than Gabrielle Union. Like, I'm just dead smack in the middle of both of them. He was like a perfect Kelly Rowland complexion. Like a good old milk chocolatey complexion. Honey, skin, everything. Like, he didn't even have no makeup on. He had old fresh beat and everything. Honey, I ain't getting no tip from him either. And I felt even more pissed by that. I was like, now, wait a minute. Honey, here comes my signature song, honey. I need to put this on a shirt. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now I can understand old funky darn on cheap bitch talking about she wanted some straws for the darn on for her darn on weed or whatever, honey. In that area, you look like you might have just been smoking grass. I ain't trying to judge, but honey, the way that you ain't tipped me, I don't think you was smoking no OG Bobby Johnson, no darn on Girl Scout cookies or anything of that sort, honey. Look like you was smoking that regular grass that the regular dope dealer has for about $5. But honey, Miss Dargon Polish came to the door, put me to damn shame, honey. Made me old look like Molly the motherfucker maid. And you didn't give me a tip. Now, granted, you wasn't further back in the high dollar neighborhood because if I would have went further back, there was some more expensive apartments. They looked like they was in the $550, $600 apartment because, like I said, it was a short apartment. It was just decent. Everything was intact. It wasn't immaculate, but it wasn't run down. But honey, the way she came to that door so fresh and so clean, looking like a motherfucker darn need to be on somebody's magazine cover. Like I said, the toes and the darn on nails in sync, the skin darn on clear. I couldn't find I was like, well, damn, if I gave her a facial, honey, it would just be a pampering facial. I don't see no darn on pores. I don't see no darn on discoloration. I couldn't recommend no products for her for a skin element. Honey, she just comes to me, she'll be coming to me for just some pampering services. And maybe to update her wax, and that's about it. Or hell, I might need to darn get into some nail tech work because it's like shit she didn't have no darn issues, honey, except when it came to payments. So I'm finding out there's a trend going on. No matter whether it's the darn rundown trailer park queen or the darn pampering maintenance queen, honey, y'all motherfucking film girls don't want the darn come up off no money. What the hell? Just a damn shame. Like I said, I made substantially more money today off my skincare. And my darn going, which is how it should be anyway. So I guess that's bittersweet. Cause just when I was about to give up on myself, because I was like, well, damn, I ain't found no darn place yet to work out of. And then, you know, this demon is pushing my hand. She think I ain't gonna leave her ass, but honey, you want to start that violent shit up again with throwing beer bottles and shit. And y'all know DivaWuan ain't opposed to doing an old good spin kick number. So before it has to get back physical, I don't give a damn if I got to hop into another slumlord situation. Since all these good houses get taken up left and right. Now, peep this though. Honey, the things are just lining up for your girl. My skin care sales done jumped up today. My TLC sales jumped up today. I got to deliver some. I got to go to the post office tomorrow. I might do a vlog on that. Taking y'all to the post office with me tomorrow morning. But a house, I swear, right in the middle of my dash when I wasn't getting nothing, I checked my emails. Honey, this darn on cute little darn on nice house came up for $550 a month. And I'm hoping that the people respond to me. Like, I sent in for a tour request for tomorrow afternoon. For whatever reason, tomorrow morning, they wasn't available. I'm pushing off my hair for this. Because it's time for me to go ahead and wash my hair. And then I done took my pictures yesterday for my 2-month Easy Route update. Shout out to the Easy Route. That would be on my Diva Natural Wine channel. On combating this hair loss. So, in the midst of that, I seen this cute little house for $550. And, you know, it's okay. Once again, it will definitely do. It looks far better than this. And then, you know, just the peace of mind of being in my own. And then, like I said, I can darn get to doing my own line work if I had to. With this job, is flexible as well. I done told y'all, if y'all don't be looking at my posts, y'all be missing out. I just posted about a job opportunity for, what's it called, Amani Interactions. You get to choose your hours. Now, if you commit to 40 hours a week, the pay can be $17 an hour. If you choose a part-time position, it will be between $13 to $15 an hour. So, honey, DivaWuan looking to possibly jump on that. If I got to purchase me a computer, because y'all know my shit's just a 15-inch laptop. So, I might go ahead and finally purchase me some dual monitors from Best Buy. If I get that job. I sucked on that doggone thing because, once again, it kept freezing up on me. And I know they're going to be like, oh no, this bitch can't even type but 32 words per minute. The shit darn froze up on me. And I wish I was able to tell them they ass that, honey, I was only able to type 32 words. I was like, oh, hell no. They might deny my ass, honey. But I passed everything else. Everything else was common sense questions, asking about, you know, how would you send an email, testing how you would search around on the Google. But once again, it kept having some freeze issues, and I knew it wasn't on my end. It was the darn on system. So I might apply for a part-time position, just to, increase my odds. That was the full-time position that I applied for, 40 hours a week. But once again, I get to choose the hours of which I work. So I still be able to watch my girls throughout the weekday and my guys. Shout out to D and Vale. While also getting my money in. And then I'm able to still do my TLC sales in person, since it looks like I'm making more money selling my TLC products in person as opposed to online. And also my skincare product sales are finally still going. It went down for a moment, which is surprising because, especially my skin lightening products, this is the time for the skin lightening instead of summertime. Like, ironically enough, honey, the skin lightening kits were boosting up in the summertime, but honey, it started to slow down in the fall. And it might be because I haven't been on my marketing game, but it's like, well, the videos are still up though, so I don't know why the skin lightening has slowed down. I'm going to do some updated videos on that. Y'all know I specializes in, you know, skin lightening products for vanity purposes, whether you just want to lighten your skin, up, or if you want to correct your skin, such as if you suffer from pseudo-folliculitis barbae, or if you suffer from, you know, razor scarring, if you suffer from post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, if you suffer from melasma, I'm able to customize your lightening kit for whatever skincare discoloration ailments that you might have. So, yeah, that's been doing good today. Like I said, I sold me a skin lightening kit and an acne mini kit. They didn't get the full kit for their child. They got a couple products, so I got to deliver that and a skin lightening kit tomorrow. And then put in for some more TLC products, because the TLC products are selling quite fast and lovely. Matter of fact, I just got a notification right now from somebody who looked like they was interested in one of my TLC posts, honey. So it looks like the online, you know, is about to push on up as well. So, you know, we looking good, honey. Yep, I got somebody that darn on is inquiring right now in the darn on DM. So it's looking good for your girl DivaWuan, honey. We getting on out here from this darn on toxic demonic shit, honey. We about to be up on our paper. Hopefully we're going to finally give a good house tour tomorrow. You know, providing that they don't ask for no darn on driver's license, because, you know, my driver's license ain't came in the damn mail yet, honey. I might need to go on here and see if I can do early voting without that shit, because it looks like my darn on license ain't going to be here before election day. So I might need to go ahead and go down and see if I can darn on do my and then it won't let me switch over my party affiliation. I'm pissed about that. They got me on the ticket for Democrat, but I don't know if I'm voting for the motherfucker Roy Cooper. I'm going to see if, you know, if you don't give me no Republican option, I might have to, you know, write somebody up in there. And y'all know I'm not even telling y'all who I'm voting for president. We ain't starting that motherfucking argument in the comment section. Y'all, I done told y'all about that Kamala and Joe Biden. So y'all take it for whatever y'all want to take it for. We ain't even about to have those conversations. We can have a whole different conversation on who I'm voting for presidential. But, you know, local, I'm voting, you know, combination Republican in the Republican, Independent, Democrat. You know, it all depends on who lines up with my needs. So yeah, that's what's going on with DivaWuan. I had to get the darn on girls together real quick on wanting to be a cheap ass with the motherfucking pay. You know, but they ain't stopping the girls' bag nonetheless, honey, because when one door dwindles down, honey, another one opens, honey. And this is the door that needs to stay open anyway. This is my main career path right here. My esthetician sales, honey, this is what we need to darn gonna be working through anyway. This is side money, so the side money ain't doing too well this week. My main stuff is finally darn gone getting back together. So that is that. Y'all leave y'all thoughts down below. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. If y'all wonder why I keep turning away, it's because this light, I got this ring light right behind me, and it is blinding the hell up out of me. So let me go ahead and turn this off now. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all soon with more videos. Bye.